Hello, awesome folks. Welcome to the housing.com's timeout series. How you guys are doing? I know 2020 was a really tough year for everyone, and I hope you're seeing a green, very beautiful background behind. I know meetings are generally done in the four walls of the room, but thought to make it more exciting for you. Since it's all COVID times and people sitting at homes, doing all the work. So yeah, this is Subin Ridicula, handling the design transformation for housing.com. It's been close to 2 years working with housing, and I want to talk about more about the design innovations happening in housing, how the team is working on a ground level. See, for ourselves, housing already being a kind of a huge, big legacy of design since its inception. About housing design, so housing design already is having a great history of the design innovations in the past. Being the values are like it's very positive, very transparent, optimistic, and very colorful in sense. It's very engaging, right? We try to take it to the next level. With for housing, we didn't want to have a very standard, very regular UI UX. So we thought to it need to have some soul, some story attached to it. So we thought to go beyond. About people's life and how they are working. So we were working for one of our design project where for co-living, where we met a lot of audiences on ground. Where we understood how the in a new India, probably say, how their lives are getting shaped, how they are living, how they are collaborating together, how they are working. So now this is the area where a lot of community living started happening in India and moving in India, where oil life, and so there are plenty of players out there market, right, where we understood how they want to have a shared space, they want to work together, they want to eat, sing together, a lot of things. We are doing in a community mode, right? So from the sense of ownership or probably sense of that feeling is there, so we capitalize on it. So actually, they were like very social in nature. All working together. So in anything which they do, we felt that end of the thing is all about happiness and staying together, and also a sense of playfulness. Also, whatever they do, even they are working together or playing together. Also, from there only we coined this metaphor of called go play. Where so probably if you remember in your childhood when everyone would have played this game called Lego, right? This game Lego have a very great legacy of actually where people put all the blocks together to create very fabulous structures. So those feeling, the game, whatever it may be, the end of the thing is all about the happiness. When something gets built out in front of you, you feel the sense of ownership, sense of something you achieved. So that very the happiness we want to code into that into our design patterns. So that's the story which we want to take forward in all our components, all our experiences we create, right? Be it our copy text or UI or anything, any micro animation we do. GoPLAY is the design system which we have built so far. Now it's very extensive and vast. It will take I probably will take another one more episode to cover it in detail. Talking about the design systems, as a famous design evangelist of GitHub, Diana Porter. So she once mentioned that design system is not for meant for creating uniformity. It's actually the unity than uniformity. So they are like different ideas, different big, small, big ideas, webbed or probably coined together with a common characteristic, right? So there's a space for each and everything, but that has to have some sort of unique identity, unique characteristic. That's the system is all about, which give freedom and space for everyone, driven by some sort of rules, some sort of understandings. Now, speaking about what actually design system will help, why design system is in its first place itself. So, design system always helps for advocacy to advocate more about design. It's actually a intra-team relationship where it helps to advocate our design things to technology, product, and other stakeholders in the company, so that they all understand the language, and they can talk back each other also. So it actually helps to scale in that sense, and designers can also co-create and make more fabulous experiences with this. With GoPlay getting shaped up and getting more structure and space, so we rolled out two of our offerings under Housing Edge as a marketplace platform. One is pay rent and rental agreement in the start. Then there's a series of services which we launched with GoPlay. Now, the experiences which designers or the developers share, it's very interesting and very exciting to hear about, as how the lives have transformed after GoPlay. Their work, the redundancy have reduced a lot, and they understand the system language very closely, and everyone have their share of ownership and commitment to taking it forward. So thereby actually creating a strong language within team and across teams also. There's plenty more coming up, and see you soon in the next video with more of our team members who will talk about more closely about the components and the background they have researched to get to this level. And yeah, see you soon. Thank you for joining us. Bye bye.